What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Epcot. Today is only the second time that we've been back for Food and Wine Festival. So we're here, we're going to grab some food, maybe grab a couple of drinks. Mickey and Minnie is out, and so Taylor's going to run over and grab a photo. Let's go. So the first stop along our way, or here at Food and Wine, tonight, along our way, we're just kind of, we don't have a plan. Anyways, first stop here is from one of my absolute favorites since we have moved here and I've been experiencing this, which is Flavors from Firefighters. I love always getting the corned beef from here. We've got smoked corned beef with crispy potatoes, cheese curds, pickled onions, and a beer cheese fondue. And this is also part of the little
A meals fromage montage.
A meals fromage montage or whatever. I think it's kind of cheating a little bit. It really should. I mean, it should be something a little more unique than this, but it is fantastic. This is hands down probably one of my favorite dishes that I have to get every single year. The beer cheese is just fantastic. It's not super dense. It has a little bit of runniness to it. The corned beef is salty and the chips are crunchy. This is just, it's just like this amazing combination of flavors, and I love it. And I have to have it at least once every single year. So Disney, please don't get rid of it in the future.
Due to the power of editing, Josh's booth was technically the first booth that we went to today, but the one that we actually stopped at first was the Mac and Eats, which is a new booth this year. Very excited to try this, and this is the cowboy macaroni and cheese with smoked pork belly, brisket burnt ends, pickled peppers, and onion straws. This was a fantastic mac and cheese. Donald and I actually both got this. I did think the portion was maybe a little bit small, but here at Food and Wine Festival, most of the portions are like, small, tasteable sizes. However, this mac and cheese was amazing. It was super thick, creamy cheese on the mac and cheese. The noodles were super tender. I loved the smoked pork belly and the brisket in there. For some reason, I had in my head that it was like a barbecued pulled pork, but it actually was not. However, I was totally fine with that because all of the flavors together were amazing. And the pickled peppers, I actually think they may have been jalapenos without like the seeds and everything. They were a little bit spicy, but all of the flavors together, very good first dish for me this visit to Food and Wine. My second stop for tonight, I have not even moved because the booths are right beside each other, and this is the Lobster Landing. This is also a new booth this year. I got the baked lobster dip with Old Bay chips, and this is actually gluten and wheat friendly. Now, first looks at it, the dip is a little bit on the runnier side. I was thinking it was going to be more of like a cheesy, like more formed dip, but we'll see how this goes. This dip may not be as thick as I would have liked. However, the flavors are definitely there. It's a lot of lobster in here, and you get almost kind of a lobster bisque flavor to it. But I love that these are Old Bay chips and they're super crispy, so you get a really nice texture balance in there. It's a pretty good dip. It's definitely a little hot today. Maybe I should have got this on a different day or later in the evening, but I am still enjoying it.
All right, so I almost never really get desserts, as you guys know, but I did want to try the s'mores whoopie pylon because, number one, I love s'mores. They're absolutely amazing. Whoopie pies I could really, give or take, but this is smoked chocolate cake, graham crackers, marshmallow, chocolate ganache, and candied bacon. Now, the candied bacon is broken up and sprinkled over the top of the whoopie pie. At least to my knowledge, I don't really see anything on the inside. Flavors here are okay. Definitely get that marshmallow, the chocolate. I'm not getting a strong taste of the candied bacon up on top, which I would like to have a little bit more of the savoriness. But I think the biggest disappointment for this snack, dessert, so to speak, is the fact that the graham cracker, it's been sitting for so long that it's mushy. So you don't really get any type of texture, crunch in there that you would normally get if it was like an actual s'mores. So Other than that, it's okay. If you're going to get this, I might ask them to make one fresh for you. Normally they will try to do that, depending on what the line looks like, I would assume. So keep that in mind. But I don't even really know that I'm going to finish this one. We decided that we'd get a little refreshment here from the Refreshment Outpost here in Africa. And they have the Allspice Cider. This is Three Daughters Brewing Company, which is in St. Petersburg, which is just down the road from us. Honestly, to me, it just tastes like a regular cider. I don't really get any other flavors in there. Donald also got it.
Yes, all the spices. All of them.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's
No,
like it's good.
It's good. It has all the spices.
But it just, it's nothing fancy, so to speak.
What's in allspice?
So I think the last time that we left you guys was at Epcot, and we are now at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Oh, it's the music. It sounds like there's a bunch of people out there that are just like yelling. So we're at Animal Kingdom Lodge, which this is the first time in, I don't even know how long. Really long time. And we are eating at Boma, so make sure that you see that. It'll be posted on Monday probably. We'll push back Pizza Safari 1 week. And I think maybe afterwards, if we can convince Taylor after the Ohana debacle to stay and hang out for a couple of drinks at the lounge here in Animal Kingdom.
Because the drinks will be after the dinner.
Oh.
That's why it's okay.
Okay. All right, so we just finished doing our Boma dining review. We just wrapped it up. We are now upstairs at Victoria Falls Lounge here at Jumbo House over at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And we've got some drinks, and I got a really cool one.
1, 2, 3. Perfecto!
For my signature cocktail here at Victoria Falls, I've got the Flame Lily. This is gin, Campari, tangerine liqueur, and lemon juices served with a souvenir Lotus Glow Cube, and this is $15.50.
Essentially, it's a martini.
Essentially, yes, it is a martini with gin, and it's, as my mother would say, very stiff. It's also very bitter. Not even that like the alcohol is like overbearing. It's just bitter and a little bit botanical.
So I just have to bring up, every time Josh ends up getting a drink that's served in a martini glass, it just cracks me up because on our very first cruise back in 2014 when we went to Palo, hopefully Josh
None of this will make the final cut.
Hopefully Josh can find the video from it. He ordered, or maybe there's just pictures from it, I'm not sure, because we didn't vlog back in 2014, but he ordered a mojito martini, not thinking that it was going to be a very strong drink. I had to drink it for him because he could not. So that's what I imagine every single time Josh ends up with a drink like this.
Hardy har har har.
Well, since we are at Victoria Falls Lounge, it's only proper that I get the Victoria Falls Mist signature cocktail. This is Midori melon liqueur, Vanderham tangerine liqueur, banana liqueur, and sours mix topped with Sprite. It smells good and it looks cute. It's like green with that Midori. This literally almost tastes like, besides the banana part, like lemon lime Gatorade, but with banana. Very interesting. I like it though. That is quite good. And if you didn't know, Victoria Falls is a wonder of the world. Just had to throw that in there.
Taylor's been watching a lot of Amazing Race.
Sorry, hold on. It's a natural wonder of the world because there is a difference of the natural wonders and the man-made wonders.
I'd also like to question, can we consider this a real drink? It's only made with liqueurs. No
So
real
it
strong.
would be a cocktail.
That's right.
Yours is a botanical martini.
Very judgy over there.
Matt got the same thing as Taylor.
Pan over this way.
Nobody else does.
Also, if you've been watching along with the videos here, notice how we went to dinner first, and then Matt and Josh were allowed to have cocktails after.
I said that was a bad idea. I said we should have came here first and then went to dinner. That would have been better.
No.
That was requested by popular demand, actually. All right, I decided to go with the second drink here at Victoria Falls, and I went with the Savannah Rain.
You ready for another one?
It's just the same rum that they had downstairs, which is insert rum now. The Star African rum.
Catchphrase.
Lime juice, and it's topped with ginger beer. So this is a super, super simple cocktail. I'm not sure that I've ever had one quite as simple as this. I mean, the soda water on the top is pretty good. It's pretty good. The ginger kind of overpowers it a little bit, but it's still pretty nice. It has a citrusy ginger beer flavor. You don't really get any of that rum in there, which could be dangerous, but it's good.
After some good cocktails, we got invited to do a little fireworks cruise by some fans. And to do that, we had to meet up over at Wilderness Lodge, and a cast member came and picked us up on one of these little pontoon boats.
So we're currently out cruising, and you'll probably hear the engine or the motor right behind me. We actually just went back and saw a bat house, because what they do is they release bats every night to help with the mosquito population, which is really cool because that's like a natural, more of like a natural process to try and control the mosquito population rather than using chemicals or something like that, which is really cool. So we're cruising around. We're going past where the old kind of river country used to be at, and we're going out to see Shoe Island. If you don't know what that is, it's this like little, not really an island, but it's like a tree, and people throw shoes, or they used to throw shoes out there. I don't think they really do that anymore. And then we're gonna make our way back around and see the fireworks, which is really exciting to do from the boat. When did they start doing these again? Just recently? July?
No, July 1st.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, and they just started doing these again July 1st, which is really cool. So starting to get some of the stuff back that we didn't have for quite a while. So pretty exciting.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
That's okay.
Tucker, say hi. Hi.
Hello. So fun.
Hi.
So it is now 8:43, and we're just kind of like hanging out here on the boat in Seven Seas Lagoon, right out in front of the train station, which is really nice. And the fireworks should get started in like 2 minutes. And yeah, so everybody's kind of like, you know, calming down a little bit, getting ready. There's not as many boats out here as there were the first time that we did one of these. But if you get the chance to do it, it's like it's a really great, like, relaxing kind of different experience, and you don't have to fight with any crowds, which is always positive for me.
And they all lived happily ever after. Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within.
Ready to begin, let the wonder take hold.
Feel it draw you in. Watch the moment unfold. Spark a dream that we're meant to follow. Setting out for a new tomorrow.
Every step we take brings a new hope, a new day.
Every choice we make helps us find our body put into motion, diving in with our hearts wide open. The story comes alive when we look a new adventure. Bury your eyes, bury your eyes. It's just beginning. Feel your heartbeat faster. Reach out and find her. Happily ever after. Enjoy happily ever after.
So we just had an amazing time doing a firework cruise, which was awesome, and we want to say thank you to Ashley for inviting us out. We had so much fun. We also met Hempfley Ever After. They were awesome, very cool to hang out with, and I gotta say, what I really loved also about tonight was getting to see the fireworks, but I also got to push the limits of this camera by a lot, which was really cool.
You sure did.
So, yeah. Well, that is going to do it for us here and this oddball hodgepodge video. Bye, friends. Thank you. Thank you guys again.
You're welcome.
Safe travels whenever you guys head back home. Yeah, so I know we were kind of like all over the place with this video, and thank you all for watching. Let us know if you guys ever done one of these firework cruises before. I will say, before I end the video, because I was about to, now I'm not, if you're going to splurge on a little bit of money, if you're going to
splurge. That's what that means.
It's been a long day. If you're going to splurge a little bit, this is definitely one of the things that you should definitely try and do. It's a lot of fun.
I agree.
And definitely, I think, worth the money. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you all in the next one.